What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle, and yes, we are back at it again with the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell, so whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you will be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on, and hey, you might win something for free. All right, so make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. I'm talking this one right here, King Hussle. King Hussle X1M, no rags, just riches. King Hussle Crazy Reactions, the Hussle Family, Turn Motivation into Means, Dog Pound Exotic Pups, Goosebumps Horror Stories, Sleeping with the Rain, Milwaukee Made King Hussle, King Hussle 2.0, and King Hussle Live. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. Alright, got a lot of fake King Hussle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or a video. Make sure you see this face. Make sure you're doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for, right? And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. What to do, my real King Hussle fans, supporters, subscribers, my real Hussle Nation, Empire family members, and we are back at it again with the gems. I'm back at it again with the sauce. I'm back at it again with the information that's going to always turn you into a boss. So you're tired of being a zero, you ready to be a family hero, listen up, take a seat, get your pen, get your notepad, and let's get to these gems, because y'all know all this information that I always drop going to help you what? Win. So with that being said, in today's video, we're going to talk about how you can go to rags to riches in as little as 2 weeks. Depending on your situation, it might take a month. It may take 2 days. It might take no time. It all depends on your situation. Everybody's situation is different. Everybody's life is different. Everybody's credit profile is different. Everybody financial finances are different. So you can't base your success or your outcome on somebody else's life. And that's what a lot of people tend to do. That worked for them, or that worked for them. Why it's not working for me? This might not be right. No, it don't work like that, because everybody's situation is not the same. So you can't expect the same outcome as somebody else. So with that being said, we're gonna really break down in today's video how you can become a self-made millionaire, how you can start making $100,000 a month, how you can start making $100,000 a month with your new LLC EIN number, or with that old LLC or EIN number that you never did anything with, how you can start making profit, how you can start making, how you can put yourself in a position to start making at least $10,000 every 3 months without having to, for sure, just signing up for these programs and just putting yourself in a position to make more money and become a self-made millionaire and a successful entrepreneur. All right, so today's video, we got the rags to riches, $100,000 in as little as 2 days or 30 days. All right, 2 to 30 days. All right, so without further ado, let's get into these gems that's going to help you win. All right, so everybody want to become a self-made millionaire. Everybody want to become a successful entrepreneur. But a lot of people don't understand the logistics and the magnitude that comes with doing that. You see, a lot of people want to do these things and make these things happen, but they're not willing to make the sacrifices and put in the time, the grind, and the hustle to make it happen. And what I mean by that is, when you work a 9-to-5 job, you're working from 9 to 5, and that's it. Those are the hours you're scheduled for, and you're going to get paid for those hours. When you work, when you're an entrepreneur and you own your own business and you run your own company, you're working from 6 a.m. to the next day 6 a.m. 6 to 6. All day, every day, 24/7. You're working for it. You're working because you're getting your business out there. You're getting your product out there. You're not working for somebody else that already has their business or product established, which you're helping them run. You want to do that. You want to start your own business and your own product and your own establishment and your own journey and your own, your own life. You want to make it better, right? So first of all, we got to understand this. We got to understand this well. Life is about the situations. Life is about the situations you put yourself in. The situations that you put yourself in life will dictate how your life goes. So if you're somebody who graduates school, if you're somebody who doesn't graduate school, and you decide to get in the streets and sell drugs and play with guns and steal cars, there's an outcome for that, dead or in jail. If you're somebody who graduates high school, goes to college, gets an education, becomes a doctor or a lawyer, that's because of what you decided to do. Life is about the decisions that you make. So if you decide to start paying more attention to your credit and paying more attention to how to become a successful entrepreneur, these things will happen. See, a lot of people say, oh, you make it look easy. People always making stuff look easy. Then when people try to do it, it's hard. Listen, anybody who learns how to do anything, of course it's going to look easy because they know how to do it. And when they're presented to the next person, they know how to do it already. But when somebody that does not know how to do something, tries something that they never done before, and they want to do it because it looks easy, and they understand not the logistics and the magnitude of what goes on behind whatever they're trying to do, then it's a different ball game. It's a problem. So let me break it down to you guys right here. If you want to become a self-made millionaire or a successful entrepreneur, you can't be lazy. You got to make sacrifices, and you got to be ready to hustle. If you're not ready to do these three things, it's not going to work for you. Because a lot of people want something for nothing. And what I mean by that is everybody always want to get something, some type of knowledge, some type of information, some type of lesson, some type of something for as little as nothing. They want to always try to get something for free. Everybody thinks something is for free. And then you got people with the broke mentalities that think just because that person has it and they don't, they should give it to them. Too many people in the world like that. Everybody don't got it like you, bro. Come on, help the people out. That's a personal problem. I didn't tell you to do whatever that you do in life to be in the position that you in. Nobody told me to go do credit. Nobody told me to do cybersecurity. Nobody told me to do music. Nobody told me to do anything. Everything that I'm doing is because of the decisions that I made in my life. So the people who want to play the broke mentality game or the victim game, I dislike y'all so much. Because there's so many people out there in the world like that. And then you wonder why y'all in the position that y'all in. Because the information that I'm about to kick and tell y'all is not for the lazy, it's not for the weak, it's not for the people who really don't want to succeed. So the first thing that you want to do, if you somebody out there that's broke, you somebody out there that's trying to figure out how you can put yourself in a position to start making passive income, you got to go to school. You got to sign up for financial aid. You got to put yourself in a position to make money. That's maturing your brain, saying, you know what, I'm tired of being broke because it ain't no joke. I know that if I'm in school, I'm going to get school checks, a school refund check. And if I go to a 2-year school instead of a university or a 4-year school, I'm going to get more money back because the classes are cheaper, the books are cheaper, and I'm not staying on campus. So I don't got to pay for room and board. But you still get the same amount of money for tuition, for financial aid. And that's what people fail to realize. You can get a degree and get some money at the same time. And you can finesse the whole thing. Easy. You can literally get paid for 6 years for financial aid. I did. I made $60,000 I spread it out, $60,000 throughout 6 years. So it was basically like $10,000 a year. It was probably more than that. Because I was getting like $15,000 a year. Because when you're getting $7,500 in the beginning of the year, then another $7,500 at the end of in like August, September, that's like $15,000. And that was when I was younger. I dragged that 15 a year out. So like, you gotta think about it. Okay, January is a new semester, right? School start. You get a school check a week before school start. It might be like $1,700, $2,500, $2,700. 3 weeks later, you get 2 more checks, depending on if you're an independent student or a dependent student. If you're a dependent student, that means somebody, your parents, are still claiming you on their taxes. If you're an independent student, that means nobody's claiming you on your independent. Nobody's claiming you on your taxes, none of that. So you got unsubsidized loans and subsidized loans. These are the loans that will be primary trade lines, and that's going to get you the bag. That's going to give you some money. And then we all know with Donald Trump in office, what he trying to do with these student loans. And so y'all really missing out on these loopholes and these plays. So your school start in January. You get 1 check before school start. Doing. You go to school for 3 weeks and you get 2 more checks. So boom, you get like $7,500 in 3 weeks. So now you got like $9,000. You can get you a car. You can get you a crib and go get you a job. Because a lot of people don't know, you pay more money when you go into the school. Like, so when you go to school and you go into the building to take your classes, it's gonna be more money. But if you take there's gonna be less money if you go in class. So if you go into the building to take your classes in person, it's gonna be less money. But if you take online classes, it's gonna be a little bit more money. Me, I used to go in person to my classes, but it took up too much time. Like, you have to literally get up early in the morning, 6, 7 in the morning, get dressed, go to the class, and be done by 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Nobody got time for that. So I started doing online classes. But when I started doing online classes, I started to connect the dots. And I'm just going to say this. More than almost every college in America uses the same test, the same homework, quizzes, all that. And it's all on the internet. So that's all I'm going to say. So it was easy to pass my classes and get a degree. I have a whole degree and made some money, which allowed me to start investing in other things. You gotta think about it. You somebody who homeless. You somebody that's broke. You somebody don't got nothing going on. You gotta have that drive, that will, and that want to actually make something happen. Because there's so many hustles. There's so many ways to start making a buck that can change your luck. You can go work at McDonald's. You can go work at Burger King. You can go work at Taco Bell. You can go work at KFC. You can go work at any fast food restaurant. Go sign up for school. Get financial aid. Get student checks. Stack your paper. Invest your bread. Get a car. Get a job. Get a car. Get a crib. And make all this happen in 6 years. Invest into a little hustle. You know, you might do a little, sell a little this or do a little that, whatever. Sell clothes or cut hair or whatever. But it's going to take more than one job or more than one hustle. Listen, there is not one job on this planet Earth that's going to make you a millionaire in a year. It's going to have to take you 10 to 15 years or more. Doctors, lawyers, and all that, y'all got to understand, they don't even be millionaires. They be comfortable because they worked this job for so long. Let's say they're making $200,000 a year. Half of that is gone by taxes, with taxes. So that's $100,000, $90,000, maybe $85,000 right there. Then they got expenses. So they probably didn't save $60,000, $60,000 to $75,000 out of that $200,000 that they made out that whole year. But by them having a consistent pay, they're able to do certain things that makes it look like they're able to pay $8,000, $10,000 in mortgage on their house. They're able to pay that $5,000 car note. They're able to do these type of things. And it's a lot of people out here that have comfortable pays that aren't millionaires, but just because they have that comfortable pay, it's still paying their bills and they're still able to live comfortably. See, a lot of people out there say, oh, money isn't everything. Money isn't everything. Yes, money is everything because bills, you got to pay bills every 4 weeks. That costs money. You got to pay your, everything that you want to do costs money. I'm pretty sure you don't want to work that job and you're working that job to make what? Money. To pay what? Bills. So you won't be what? Homeless. So people got to understand, it's people who are content in this world, and it's people who want more out this world. It's people who understand life, and it's people who really don't understand life. There's people who are lazy and say, it's really people out here that's fine with working a job that they don't want to work and going to work a whole nother job to get paid an extra couple $100, maybe $150, maybe $200, $250. Mind blowing to me. There's people out here that aren't motivated to actually do more and want more in life. Mind blowing. There are still grown adults that are selfish and have multiple kids or not. Once you have kids, it's about them. It's not about you anymore. It's about making sure you leave them something. Making sure they won't have to struggle in this world because life is real. Everybody think that once you get $1 million, you ain't got to do nothing else in life. $1 million ain't no money. You get that, spend a 50, you no longer a millionaire. It's gone. It comes and it goes because bills are due every 4 weeks. People do things to live life. You got to keep investing and be blessed. That's why people fall into the situation that they're in, because everybody want to do so much. Everybody want to take so many trips and buy so many cars and do so much extravagant stuff, but they're not willing to put in the work to do it. If you got to save up to take a trip, that's a problem. If you going out every weekend partying and clubbing and drinking and you got to wake up and figure out how you're going to pay your bill next week or next month, or you're going to be a couple dollars short, that's a problem. If you don't own nothing and you partying all day, all night, that's a problem. Now, I'm not telling anybody and everybody that you got to be a millionaire. I'm saying make it make sense. Make your life easier. Don't work harder, work smarter. Because everybody wish they could make passive income. I don't know nobody, not one person on this video or on this channel or on this planet Earth that wish they could make $100,000 a month without having to do anything. If you ask anybody on this earth right now, do you want to make $100,000 a month without doing anything? What would they say? Everybody would say yes, because that's $1.2 million a year. So it's not hard to do these things. You just gotta actually want to do it and not be lazy. And being lazy is a disease. It's a lot of feelings is a disease. The way you feel, like, do you feel like doing this? Do you feel like doing that? It's a disease, because a lot of times people don't feel like doing anything. Lazy is a disease that we all have, that overcomes us, that overpowers us sometimes, that hinders us from doing the things that we need to do, the things that we want to do, that will help us succeed in life. And then some people just mind not there, right? So let's get down to it, right? So you got to invest more. You got to get yourself into school. You got to sign up for financial aid. You got to start figuring out what can you do out here to start making money. Get a job. You can shovel snow if you're on the Midwest, East Coast. You can cut grass, landscaping on the West Coast or South. You can wash cars, cut hair, learn some type of knowledge that so many people wish they knew, that would pay you to learn it. You can be creative. You can start. Listen, for anybody out there that always say, listen, the number one passive income job on this earth is YouTube. Because all you got to do is take your phone, record videos all day of something, post it, build a fan base, and start making thousands, if not millions of dollars for free. How can you beat that? Plugs for what? What you looking for a plug on? What you need a plug on? My bad, y'all. I'm on live and I'm making YouTube videos. Gotta double work, but it be like that. It's called not being lazy. All right, boom. So, making money not hard. You just gotta actually want to make it. Then you got people who want to scam or want to fraud. And it don't matter what you do. I don't care what nobody do. I'm not judging nobody what they do. As long as you making some money and investing to make your life better and to do better things, that's all that matters. There's a lot of people out here that are in high positions that had to do what they had to do to make some money and invest to change their life, and they living a better life now. They're not indulging into the negativity or the things that can harm them or put them in jail or anything like that. So life is life. Life be life. Whatever you got to do to make it out that hole and make your life better, make it happen. Just always be safe and be cautious and be more aware, right? So, you got to develop a hustle. You got to develop a grind. You got to develop a will and want inside yourself in order to make money. YouTube is the #1 money game in the world. I mean, credit is the #1 game in the world. When YouTube is the #1 passive income stream of income in the world, because you can make as many channels as you want, you can have as many niches as you want, and let's say you got 10 channels is making $10,000 each. That's $100,000 a month, which is $1.2 million that you just made from sitting in a chair, sitting on your phone, just posting content, entertaining. And you can do this from a phone and still work your 9-to-5 job. See, it's a lot of people out there. It's a lot of people out there like, I'm like, all right, do YouTube. Oh, I don't want to show my face. Oh, I don't have this background. Oh, I'm gonna have a camera. Oh, I don't have this. So many people make excuses, but for the past 6, 7, 8 years, I've been making all my YouTube videos from my cell phone and a stabilizer. And if you watch my videos from the beginning till now, you will see the growth. My first video that I ever made on YouTube, I was sleeping on my sister's couch. I was homeless. That video went viral, which gave me to build a fan base and attraction, which made me to start pushing out information that made people want to pay for it and help them make money. And now I'm here today. I went from sleeping on the floor to the top floor. And I'm saying that because if I can do it, you can do it too. Got my credit together, made some money, got my life together, went from selling narcotics to doing credit, smoking weed, all in the car, driving around, narcotics in the car. That was me. Now I'm here, positive. Teaching people how to make money the right way. Showing y'all how to open up businesses. Showing y'all how to get loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. I'm not going to be like everybody on YouTube. I'm not going to do what they do. I'm not going to be doing that and trying to go. No, I'm keeping it raw and uncut. Y'all want to get y'all credit together. Y'all want to make some money. We're going to make it happen. I'm not finna be going into car lots and trying to be some. Nah, bump that. Just raw and uncut. Straight from the streets. Letting y'all know that it don't matter where you come from. It matter where you end, where you finish at. And I'm here to help everybody finish at the top. So once you start developing and getting this money, you either gonna be on tag. I'm on both because I'm making money on both. What about you? You can't tell me either. I'm gonna be on tag. I'm recording on 2 things, baby. 3 things, baby. It's called making some money. Learn how to get monetized. I seen you in my views. I came across your page and X that motherfucker out. Look. 10,000, $1 million a year. So you gotta understand, breaking down your money situation and then investing it into your credit, into businesses. See, a lot of people don't understand. You got personal credit and you got business credit. A lot of people feel like you need to have personal credit to do anything that you want to do in life. You got to understand the utilization for both of them. You got to understand what they're looking for. A lot of people don't go and do their research when it comes to credit. See, when it comes to business credit, personal credit, everything on the personal side is for emergency purposes only. So you got emergency bill, you got to consolidate some type of debt, you got to pay for some type of wedding expenses and things like that. On the business side, it's meant for you to get this money, spend that money, make some money, and keep doing it. A lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't understand when it comes to getting business funding, you don't have to utilize your personal credit. Your business is a whole new entity, which means that you can build this entity up from the ground up without having to use your personal. So if you use your personal as a personal guarantor, more than likely your personal credit is already in a good standing. Another thing people don't understand, you don't have to have an 800 credit score to start utilizing your personal credit towards your business credit. You can have a 650 credit score and start utilizing it. The key factor when it comes to getting any type of loans, credit cards, or lines of credit is the debt. They want to see how good you are with managing money, how long have you been managing money, and things like that. So if if you are somebody that is under the impression that you need, okay, first of all, nobody I can teach you how to make money on here. How you gonna teach me how to do something that I've been doing for a long time? Look. Hold on, YouTube. How you gonna look? Let me tell you something. I make content all day, and I make at least $200,000. Easy. No, you know. No, you know. Check you out. No, you know. Stay at an apartment. No, you know. You know. Oh, my bad, y'all. So, you got to learn how to invest into the right things. You got to understand, like, making the right situations and making the right moves is how you going to make it happen. Not just sitting there and wanting to work for somebody else, or just sitting there and saying, oh, I wish somebody can give me a free method or give me this. No, you got to make it happen. So, understanding that, okay, content. Y'all see everybody in the world making content. You got rain channels. You got horror story channels. These two right here, you don't gotta show your face. You can literally go on 11 Labs IO, Chat GPT, create your script, take the script, take it to 11 Labs IO, generate the script into one of them voices, get you a couple stories, and post them on YouTube. It's all about understanding the algorithm. What's hot right now? What's the hot topic right now? And attacking that topic. Rain channels, meditation sounds, posting them all day, every day. Posting them at night, in the morning, in midday. People want to meditate all day. People listen to rain sounds when they sleep. Top 10 videos, top 5 videos, top 10 crazy, whatever. Top 10 mysterious, whatever. There's so many. And then you can start making multiple channels of them. So you got 3 rain channels, 2 horror story channels. You can do a reaction channel. All you're doing is watching videos and reacting to them. See, people, listen, it's people out here that's doing reaction channels that's taking their phone, recording the screen, the TV screen, and just talking in the background. Yeah. It's people that's taking their cell phones, this thing right here, watching a TV screen, and talking in the background, doing reaction videos, getting views, making money. And you got people out here that's complaining about they not having this and they not having that. You got people that's working at McDonald's, strapping on GoPros onto themselves, flipping burgers, making hundreds of views, making thousands of dollars. But then you got people out there saying, you got it. I don't know how to make money, huh? Use this up here. Be creative, because being creative will get you what you want and what you need. Thinking outside the box. Think, what is nobody else? So many people doing the same thing? What are people not doing? And then you do it. So then you be the next hot thing. See, I'm dropping these gems because a lot of people out there that I get a lot of people on a daily basis from different lanes say, oh, I want to do this like you, Hussle. Oh, I want to do that like you, Hussle. Oh, I want to make this. Oh, I'm broke, bro. You got it, though. Help a brother out. Women and men. Then you got people that actually invest in themselves and get the knowledge and get the information, then change their life. And then change the next person's life and the next person's life and the next person's life. You want to become a self-made millionaire. You want to go from homeless to rich. You want to go to rags to riches. You can do it like this. You literally can. 2 days, 3 days, a day. It don't matter how many days. A week, 7 days. All you gotta do is start doing something. Because so many people out there that's complaining about not being able to do something that's not doing anything. You can't make anything happen if you don't try. As long as you're trying, you got a chance. But if you're not trying, you have 0%, zero chance of making anything happen. That's like saying you want to be a rapper, but you're not putting out any music. That's saying like you want to be a basketball player, but not putting in the work or playing for a basketball team. That's saying that you want to be a content creator, but you're not putting out no content, not making no content. You probably made a page and posted one video 2 months ago. It's just not going to make sense. It just doesn't happen. So for all my people out there that's ready to get rich off this credit, get rich in life, become a self-made millionaire, a successful entrepreneur, understand those things that I said in the beginning of the video. Because you're not willing to sacrifice and put in the hard work and use your brain and common sense and connect dots and stop complaining, it's not going to work. So from here on out, we getting rich. We turning rags to riches. All my people that want to make something happen, I don't care how old you is, we're going to make it happen. I'm going to show y'all more about this cybersecurity, more about this credit, more about the other side of the world, the dark web, all this type of stuff. Because we need to be more woke. We need to be more aware of what's going on out here. A lot of people are blind. A lot of people are not understanding that in this white-collar world, it's a lot of misconception going on, a lot of fraud going on, a lot of janky business going on that we don't know nothing about. Because you got black people crimes and you got white people crimes. White people crimes are Ponzi schemes, high-end bank fraud, billions and billions of dollars. Black people fraud and scams, check fraud, refund scams, petty crimes like that. And if we all knew credit, we got people in the higher ups, the rich and the richer, understanding how to utilize credit the right way to get rich off of it. They don't want us to know how to utilize credit, trust funds, and bankruptcies. They didn't tell us that in the world. Nobody in the world knew that when you file bankruptcy, you don't file them with the credit bureaus. You file them with the courts. The credit bureaus buy those accounts from LexisNexis. And when they buy them, they report the wrong furniture. And we all know any inaccurate information on our credit reports is grounds for a dispute and to be removed. And that furniture is wrong and being reported wrong every time a bankruptcy has occurred and the credit bureaus buy that account. They don't tell us that. So you got people saying they're so afraid of bankruptcy. You got people that hear bankruptcy and be like, no, I don't want to hear bankruptcy. I don't want to file bankruptcy. No, that means I'm broke. But after hearing this, and understanding bankruptcy, how it works, and why almost every celebrity has filed bankruptcy, almost every business has filed bankruptcy, and these people are still rich and successful and businesses are still running, you'll understand why. When you start to understand how trust fund babies are created, where the money comes from, what an irrevocable trust fund is, that it protects all your assets, how people put bank accounts, businesses, homes in their trust fund and make their children the beneficiary. Come on now, we dropping gems all this year. We getting rich from here on out. If you're not trying to get rich, if you just want watch videos to look good or get people to just talk about this credit card, that credit card, how to do this, and don't explain. Listen, I'm here for the people, my people, raw and uncut. I'm not finna be no nerd on YouTube. No, I'm gonna kick it to y'all the raw. I'm gonna give it to y'all the raw. I'm gonna tell y'all about the documents, all that. Y'all just gotta understand that y'all can't be too simple-minded to understand this information. Because I'm gonna make it as simple as possible. So with that being said, we kicking off the journey. We finna run it up. We finna get paid. We finna become successful entrepreneurs and self-made millionaires. And we finna create generational wealth from here on out. So let's get to it. Shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, because without y'all, there would be no me. Y'all motivate me to keep going. Y'all motivate me to keep dropping the sauce. And y'all motivate me to keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime one-on-one limited gems is $1,000. But for limited time only, I'm doing it for $350. Yes, $350. Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the $350 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know you payment ready, and we will go from there, all right? No screenshot, no reply, no 21 questions. And please do not yo me. Also, make sure y'all tapping in and getting these YouTube Faces automation channels created. I know a lot of y'all see these YouTube videos getting millions of views without nobody showing their face. So with that being said, let's get to work. For $250, I create your channel in 2 videos. For $500, I create your channel in 5 videos. And for $1,000, I create your channel in 10 to 12 videos. And I will also teach you how to make the videos on your own. All right, so make sure y'all tapping in on that. Also, make sure y'all tapping into my music channel, King Hussle X1M, to drop the new mixtape, Hustle and Flow, and then the new single, Miss Coleman. Go like, share, comment, subscribe, bring them views, comments, and them likes up. Also, make sure you follow me on my main YouTube channel, King Hustle. Anybody, listen, I've got so many channels out here and worked so hard. I'm giving y'all a whole script for my whole reaction channel. So let's get back to it. FaceTime one-on-one limit gems is $1,000, but limited time. I'm doing it for $350 Cash App Bitcoin payment. Make sure y'all tapping into the in-person limited gems, $6,500, $500 positive rest of money being person. Make sure y'all tapping into your credit mentorships, $2,500. I will be hands-on helping you and teaching you how to build your credit, establish your credit, get loans, credit cards, lines of credit, how to build your debt, payment history, and the age on your credit report, help you get trade lines, and also give you the opportunity to become a a certified credit consultant, certified by the board, get your certificates and all that, give you the software that you need, all that good stuff like that. All right, so make sure y'all tapping in on that. Make sure you go follow the Telegram, the Millionaire Network. Still look for people for the production company. Still look for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameraman, or women, and content creators. All right, so we could do a lot of skits, blogs, movies, music videos, traveling, networking, making money, and having fun. So make sure y'all tapping in. Let's get to work for the production company. Make sure you go follow my clothing brand on IG, Blue School Department, dropping new joggers, apparel, and kids apparel real soon. Make sure you go follow my music channel, King Hustle X1M, just dropped the new mixtape, Hustle and Flow, and a new single, Miss Coleman. Go like, share, comment, subscribe, run the views, comments, and the likes up. Make sure you go follow my reaction channel, King Hustle Crazy Reactions. Been dropping a lot of crazy reactions over there, going up over there. We having fun over there. We really turning up over there. Make sure you go follow my blog channels, No Rags, Just Riches, Milwaukee Made, King Hustle Live, and King Hustle 2.0. Make sure you follow my horror story channel, Goosebumps Horror Stories. Make sure you go follow my rain channel, Sleeping with the Rain. Make sure y'all tapping in with these lessons, and make sure y'all ready to win, because your boy King Hustle, we about to get it in. We about to really break down to y'all guys how to really make this money. And make sure y'all getting y'all lessons, because in these lessons, you're going to leave out with a whole new perspective, a whole new output, a whole new blueprint on how to get paid and make some money, all right? So make sure y'all tapping in, man. It's your boy, King Hustle. Y'all know how I get down in these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson or video. Peace.